defender.
I'm Bart Matthews, your public defender. The case you're about to see is a true one taken from the files of a public defender's office. A public defender is an attorney employed by your community to give legal aid to any person financially unable to retain counsel. Periodically, the police forces of our larger cities make routine shakedowns, looking for drug addicts, criminals, questioning suspicious characters, clearing the streets of vagrants. It was on one of these routine shakedowns that the case of Tom Gailey had its beginning.
What's in the bag?
Clothes.
What's your name?
Tom Gailey. I didn't do anything.
Where were you going?
Just around. Get a job, maybe.
Ever been arrested?
Yeah.
What for?
Drunk. Vagrant. A couple of times.
Where were you around the middle of August?
I don't know. Here and there. I don't remember. I've been drinking.
Sure fits the description, doesn't it?
I haven't done anything.
Then you got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's go.
Just a minute.
How long you been in town, Gailey?
2, maybe 3 days. I don't know.
How about last month, August 15th?
I don't remember. I remember traveling, but I don't remember. I've been drinking. I guess maybe too much.
Where's the gun?
What gun? I don't own a gun.
38 Special, where is it?
I've never owned a gun. I wouldn't know how to shoot a gun. I didn't do anything. I don't know anything about a gun or anything that you're talking about.
Well, let's take a little ride. Nice work, Sergeant. You sure picked up a good one. Johnson.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Sorry to bother you again, but we just picked up another one. He might be the one.
All right. I'll look at him.
Thank you. Okay, Ned.
That's the one. That's him.
Are you certain?
That face. The scar. That's the man. That's him.
We want you to be absolutely sure, Mrs. Johnson. Would you recognize his voice? What was it he said when he stuck his head in the car?
Don't touch that glove compartment, mister.
Say, don't touch that glove compartment, mister.
Don't.
Go on, say it and say it loud.
Don't touch that glove compartment, mister.
That's the voice. He's the one, I swear he is. He's the one. He's the one.
Fits perfectly, huh?
Well, the fitting part of it isn't important. There are millions of guys with size 9.5 shoe. Here's what makes it evidence. Everybody wears a shoe differently. You see this line right here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 1 in 1,000 will wear them out like that. And that fits the moulage like a glove. And not the same pair of shoes that he wore that night, but I'll testify that the same man wore them.
It's good enough for me. Thanks, Harry.
Right, Lieutenant.
Book him for murder.
Yeah. Murder? You're crazy.
Shut up! You killed a cop!
Now think back, Mr. Gailey. Where were you during August?
I can't remember. You see, I black out when I drink, Mr. Matthews, and I don't know.
You're charged with murder.
I couldn't kill anyone.
On the night of August 15th, Officer Johnson and his wife stopped in their driveway. A man stuck a gun through the car window and asked for Johnson's money. Johnson reached for the glove compartment where he had his gun. He was shot dead before he even touched it. The killer left a perfect footprint in the dirt near the car.
It wasn't me, Mr. Matthews. It isn't in me to kill anyone.
Have you any idea when you left town?
July. I keep remembering July. Something happened in July.
What?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, is there anyone you know, friends, relatives, who can help us?
Katharina, my wife.
We can't find her. She left the hotel the end of July, no forwarding address.
I was with her until I went away. I remember we had an argument, and I went out to buy a bottle, and she'd know where I went. You've got to find her, Mr. Matthews.
One last hope, find Mrs. Gailey. But when the trial came up weeks later, she still hadn't been located. I had nothing to go on. The district attorney had presented an airtight case. The next morning, I had to present my defense. There was no defense. Find anything?
No, Bart. 10 years of investigation for this office, I've never run into anything like this. Do you think there is a Mrs. Gailey?
I don't know, Ed. Yes? Who? Well, send her in.
Who is it?
There is a Mrs. Gailey. She found us. Come in, Mrs. Gailey. This is Mr. McGrath.
How do you do, Mrs. Gailey? We've been looking all over for you.
Mr. Matthews, Tom couldn't have done it. He was in Arizona.
Where in Arizona?
Tucson. He said he was going there.
Are you sure?
Well, he has an uncle who has a ranch there. He was going to work for him.
What's this uncle's name?
Ben Ross.
Ben Ross. I'll check it.
Mrs. Gailey, what made you wait so long?
I just found out. I've been staying in the desert with a friend. I've been ill.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Matthews, they've got the wrong man. Tom wouldn't hurt a fly. I love him. I want him back.
The next morning, I began my defense of Tom Gailey. His wife was my first witness. Now, Mrs.